There's always been a, like, kind of a group of people, but they don't really associate with themselves too much. It's like a genetic pool almost of artists who say that they're artists, but they have nothing to show for it. So you'll have, like, let's just think of like 3 different genres here, so I don't offend one single person. You have writers, and you talk to them, they say they're a writer, but they don't have a book or anything. They haven't published a book. You also have musicians who don't have like a Spotify page or anything, and they don't have like an EP or anything like that out. And you also have artists who say that they are artists and they're working on a show or something. They've said that they do this thing, but they have nothing to show for it. They have nothing under their name. They have no swagger. And the kind of like consensus and like the easiest take you can have about these people is, well, not the easiest take, but this is kind of like the base level understanding is they like the idea of doing X instead of actually doing X. So, you know, the artist, you think they would have like paintings or something, but they don't have any of that. But they call themselves an artist because they really like that job title. And they like associating themselves with other artists or other musicians. But there's something deeper to it. Let me lock the doors here. How do I do that? How do I lock doors with... There. Did I do it? Is this locked? I don't know. It's probably locked. All right. Red Bull. Where was I? I forgot! So it's artists who like the idea of being an artist but don't actually like doing art. But it is actually, it goes way deeper than that. And I have spoken to these types of people. I've kind of analyzed them a bit. And I think I figured it out. I think I figured out why these fake creative people do that shit. If you talk to, say, this writer, if you talk to like a writer, they won't say that they are working on a book. They won't say that. They will tell you plans. They will tell you these plans of how they're gonna write a graphic novel that's gonna get turned into a movie. That's what they'll tell you. If you ask a musician, like, what do you have? They'll tell you, I'm gonna make a full studio album with a band with 5 other band members that they don't have, and we're gonna be in a bunch of music videos, and we're gonna have a lot of fans. That's what they tell you. If you asked an artist what they have, they're gonna tell you these plans of, I'm gonna be an animator and I'm gonna work at Cartoon Network and I'm gonna have my own show. And it's gonna get turned into plushies. That's what they'll tell you. And so it's not them liking the idea of being an artist, it's that in their mind, they already are. Like, they have all these unreasonable expectations, and it's not even like being young and dumb and having the stars in your eyes. It's not even that. It's actually way more insidious. And it comes down to fantasizing. It comes down to daydreaming about shit. That's what this is about. They, in their dreams, they they're sitting like this, right? They're sitting like this at their desk. And they're thinking about, oh, my OC is gonna run, it's running through a forest and it's set to music and it looks beautiful. That's what they're thinking. And they're fantasizing about this shit. And, well, I guess I kind of have to break down what fantasizing is. It's like the little movie screen in your head. I'm pretty sure you've already done that. You've done this yourself. It's like like letting your mind just kind of make these pictures in your head, and it looks all pretty and stuff. And this goes beyond creative people too. Like normal people do this stuff too. Like normal people still have like jobs and stuff. Like they will have like their job, like their 9 to 5, and they'll go home, they'll have like a dog or something, and they'll have all this stuff, but they will be fantasizing about, oh, what if I visited like another country and I went like scuba diving, and you know, what if I took up acrylic painting? That would be cute. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing when people do that, where they like think about all the stuff that they kind of want to do. Maybe I don't even think it is actually good. I don't think it is a good thing, because most of the time people let those fantasies get carried out of hand, and they'll think about it like every single like piece of free time that they have. And once they get to the point where it's completely unachievable and they realize that, they will want to kill themselves. That's usually how that goes. Like, oh, I can't blow up the moon? No, what's something unreasonable that I'm gonna start 2 companies, and like one's gonna be like a bakery and the other's going to be a beautiful library or something like that. I don't know. It's like almost a waste of time thinking about all this stuff that you want to do that you know you're never gonna do, because if you actually wanted to do it, you would have booked plane tickets to fucking Germany or whatever by now. But normal people do this too. But back to creative people. Creative people, they don't really have anything to fall back on. And this usually starts really early, where they'll maybe draw one thing or do something in school or something, and or they'll watch a bunch of YouTube videos about it, of other people doing it, and they'll get really into the idea of doing it, which kind of leads back to it. And it's all driven by ego. All this is driven by ego. So artist types, creative types, like musicians or whatever, they will think about the shit. They'll think about this one idea, this one like scene or 2 scenes, or this whole like jumble of scenes for like 2 fucking months straight, or 4 fucking months straight. They'll just think about this like one thing of like, oh, my band members are there and we're in a small cramped venue and there's a video and we're playing a cover song of like Mr. Brightside or something, and we all have matching outfits, stuff like that. Or like, oh, the beautiful thing that I animated all by myself, it's on YouTube, and it's like a full show, and people like it, and it gets picked up by Amazon. They will think of these fucking insane things for like 4 months straight. 4 months of mental energy dumped into this thing that still doesn't exist. Guess what, dumbass? Guess how much fucking time you just wasted? Hey, dumbass! Hey, dumbass! Hey, wait a minute! You forgot a piece! You forgot a piece of the creative puzzle! You didn't do fucking anything for 4 months! You dreamt about this one thing for 4 months and it doesn't exist still! And so they'll realize this, and they'll go, oh, I guess I gotta get started on this idea. They don't know how to do it, because they just fantasized about this weird like alternative universe where they're perfect and they can do anything, and they just did this thing perfectly. And that's not the real world. So they'll get started, they'll do baby steps. Like a writer will like go in a Google Doc and like type bullet points of what they want to happen in their show or whatever. Animators will make a shitty like Jaden Animations Odd Ones Out storyboard of the thing they want, and it's usually not even the full show. It's like 2 scenes, and maybe they'll voice act it all by themselves. That's what they produce. And the musicians will pull out the ukulele that they got for Christmas one day, and they'll like pluck on, like they'll do like a cover, they'll learn a cover of a Fall Out Boy song. And once they have this like totally like unacceptable thing under their belt, they'll think that, okay, what's the next step? They'll actually Google how to start a band or how to make a TV show or whatever, and they'll see this like top 10 list or whatever made by like fucking BuzzFeed. The first thing you have to do is, oh, I have to contact like an agent. Okay, maybe I'll do that, huh? I wonder what kind of agents. I don't even know what an agent is. I have to, and they'll think about that for like 2 hours, probably even less, and then they'll immediately forget about it because it was way too much work, and they just immediately start thinking about, because when they're thinking about an agent, they go, I get an agent, and then I'll get the music videos, and then I'll have lots of money, and they're immediately drifted back into fucking dreamland. They're completely just like strung along. I guess I'm just still working on it, but it's on the back burner until whatever. So that is the message of the story. Do not fantasize about stuff. Do not be daydreaming about your ideas, because you know what that's gonna get you? Nothing. Creative people create. That is what it is. They have a vision for something and then they make it. They do not, no creative person on the fucking planet has ever said in their like behind the scenes video of like their thing, like, oh, I actually just like thought about it for like 2 years and then I said, hey, what if I started now? That has never fucking happened, not once. I'm convinced it's almost demonic in a way. Like it's little demons kind of just like taking your attention, then pulling you away into this fantasy land of which you like imagine yourself. Like I imagine myself this morning sitting in this car doing this video. And right now I'm not happy with how dark it is in the GoPro, because I imagine it to be really light outside, and that ruined the video for me. You'll either not be happy with the outcome when it does happen, if it happens, because most of the time it won't even happen. You'll just think about it forever. So don't fantasize about stuff. It's very, very bad for you. I'm not saying creativity is bad, because that's different. Like having like one vision for something and then making it, that is good. Having a vision for something and then making it happen is good. Fantasizing about not only that thing that you made, but also how it would do this for you, and you would have lots of money because of it, and it would do all this. You have to take it one step at a time. You cannot be, this is the path, okay? This is the path. This is the 10-year-long path of getting good at anything. And you have to trek through this stuff. But what you did, your brain just did a fucking just did a big shortcut through it. So mentally you are here and you don't have anything to show for it, and you're gonna feel really angry about it. All right, that's it. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and also don't write down your ideas that much. Don't have like a notebook where you like tally down all the ideas and stuff that you want to do. Unless you're working like 8 straight hours a day and you're working on multiple things at once, maybe then do that. But if you fucking like, if you're like me and a video only takes you like 1 day to make, don't write it down, dumbass. Just keep it in your head. And if it was actually important, it would stay in your head for the next day. Otherwise, it would just be discarded. And you writing it down is basically discarding it, is what I'm saying. And even when you read it, you're gonna be like, oh, that sounds really fucking lame. Why would I do that? And it's really boring, and I probably couldn't even do it if I wanted to. All right, that's it. Peace out, y'all.